Hello guys, we are going to look at how do you begin your preparation from March. So I know there is about 9 months of time available. So I'm going to split into three months, right? There's going to be overlap between what you're supposed to do in the first 3 months, second and the third 3 months. But vague distinction is going to be 3 months, 3 months, and 3 months, right? The first 3 months is March, April, and May. Focus enormously on building your basics. The CAT exam I've taken probably 8 9 times in the last decade or more. My first CAT was 2010, my latest CAT was 2021. So I've taken more than 7 8 times. I know that CAT has shifted a lot towards people who can nail the CAT are the ones who have their basics set in place. So don't think of this as, hey, I'm not growing anywhere. Think of this as I'm creating a very solid structured foundation for the tall building that I'm supposed to be building, right? So the first 3 months, read a lot, spend a lot of time doing a lot of puzzles, Sudoku, Wordle, whatever. There's a lot of different games available, especially after the jump in popularity due to Wordle. There is Nerdle, Quardle, so many different variants available. Any puzzle that will intrigue you, any puzzle that can keep you sharp is something that you should be looking forward to, right? And there is also Bharat's reading list. There should be a video that says how to utilize Bharat's reading list. We share questions on Instagram on a daily basis. We share the article and then we post our questions as a story, so you can answer, check how many you got right. All of that is possible, but you got to follow us on Instagram to be able to avail that. It is free. It is free on Instagram, right? There's nothing you'll have to pay to get that. But I personally handpick articles. I read 3 4 articles. I delete 2 3 of them, and then I say, hey, this article is nice. This is relevant to CAT prep. I want all of the CAT aspirants who are preparing to read this article and cherish this, and then learn, and then read a lot. Right? So Bharat's reading list is super important. Please read a lot. Spend enormous amount of time reading. Spend enormous amount of time solving lot of puzzles. Spend enormous amount of time nailing your arithmetic. Right? Arithmetic is about 50-60% of your question paper, and you can get up to 95th percentile without breaking a sweat if you nail your arithmetic, right? Which is why historically 2IIM has always started the courses with arithmetic. Even now our live course, our green course, all the courses are they start with arithmetic. Our live class, we run a Saturday schedule where you can attend the entire arithmetic probably 4 times from now until the exam. Right? Though we cover the entire syllabus probably twice or thrice, the arithmetic section you can cover up to 4 times from now until the exam. I think that is enormous value addition, because the first time you go through, you are learning. The second time you are realizing things. The third time you get the aha moment and then say, hey, I realized it. I first want to know if my basics are clear. Then I'm open to, okay, now that I know my basics, can I try this method? Can I try it that way? The professor or the sir talked about some one method. Should I try and implement this? Is that possible? Can I take this question from mixtures and try alligation in this question? Right? All of these figuring out and getting better, you will get in the second round and the third round. Which is why we offer that through our course. If you are keen, please check the link in the description. You can check out a demo class. You can sign up. Yeah, everything is available in the description. So the first 3 months, you got to read a lot, practice arithmetic, learn arithmetic enormously, and solve a bunch of puzzles. The second part, the next 3 months, is the drill or the practice. So you got to start off with your DLR, start off with your reading comprehension, verbal ability, right? Start solving actual questions, start solving actual puzzles, passages, all of them. Right? After your arithmetic, because your base for data interpretation is also set in place by the time you complete your percentages, profit and loss, averages, ratios, all of them. Right? So now the first 3 months you have your base ready. The second 3 months is in building your base. Right? Your building starts rising when you're in the next 3 months, where you learn a lot of ideas, you practice enormously, and you go back, revisit the idea, you go back to the theory, you come back, take some tests, go back, you do this over and over until you are super comfortable. Also, you shouldn't forget about revision. Check this link for the video, wonderful video on art of revision, why revision is super important. Why revision is super important this early in the year. You can't begin revising after August. It's completely worthless. You should start revising from now, from day one. That is where it is super important. So check out this video. It is super helpful. So revision is also super important. This will also happen in the next 3 months. Right? In the next 3 months, start taking marks. So you have March, April, May, and then June. So by the time you are in May, you should start taking mocks, right? Take 1, 2 in a month, and then July, August, take more than 1 in a month, right? By the time you reach September, you should be taking 4, 5 mocks a month. In September, October, you should be taking probably 7, 8, 10 mocks. In November, again, slow it down to like 3, 4 mocks in the entire month of November. Last 1 week before CAT, don't take any mocks. Right? The last 3 months, you will focus enormously on taking mocks, and then looking at the detailed explanation and looking at the pattern and ideas, and then saying, hey, I believe that I'm really good at geometry. I have done all the work that is required on geometry, but apparently it looks like my geometry score is very poor compared to where I should be, where I should have been. Right? Now you see a gap area. The gap area could be because of a gap in understanding, or it could be because of a gap in practice. Right? You figure that gap out, go back and fill from the first part or from the second part, and then go back to taking mocks. Right? You fill this gap topic by topic by topic by iterative process. So 1 mock geometry goes really well, and then you're like, okay, I did my work, and then now my geometry scores are back. Now I feel like my speed time distance, every time I get 2 questions, but I get both of them wrong, and I end up spending 8 minutes in them, which means you got to either fix speed time distance or dump speed time distance. You can probably dump maximum of 3, 4 topics in the entire syllabus, but I don't think speed time distance is a topic that you can afford to dump. So you figure that out, and then you say, hey, these are the topics that I'm not comfortable. RC, I'm making some silly mistakes. Verbal ability, in sentence rearrangement, I have some issue. So you figure those gaps when you are taking a lot of mocks. You go back and fix either the basics or you fix the practice and then get going. Right? As ever, 2IIM is offering a fantastic discount of 5,000 on Green Comprehensive and our live courses. So please check out, the link is in the description. Please check it out. Sign up as a trial user, see if it works for you. I believe it will work for you, but don't take my word for it. Sign up as a trial user and check it out, and then make the purchase decision. All the best for your CAT.